Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chloe and today we are gonna be doing a story time as well as a mukbang. So a mukbang is basically when you're eating food in front of the camera. That's it. That's nothing special. Just eating in front of the camera. That's it. Nothing fancy. I got my food from a place called Crab Hut. They gave me a little thing to put around my neck. Look fancy. I want to feel like I'm in a restaurant. Let me show you. I'm gonna take my pants out. Y'all know I never take my pants out. Like I always, from the time my father died, I've had these on my hand. It says Lucian Idol on the date he died. Never taking it out. But I'm gonna take it out today because I don't want it to get stained. I don't want these gloves because these gloves are just, I don't know. I just don't like them because they're kind of big. So I'm gonna be using my hospital gloves. I stole these gloves from after my father was sick. When you're about to get your mouth dirty, you have to put your head up in a bun. You know what I mean? No, not now. I'm craving that. I'm gonna take my crab. I look so professional, don't I? Then I'm gonna take a corn. I love corn. I bought my own egg because the people charging you $2.55 for one egg. Potatoes. I have a lobster tail. Where is it? I have a lot of shrimp. I should have taken it without the skinny one. Just look at that. I never eat a shrimp like that. I've been starving myself all day just so I can eat. Now cook. Now cook. Now cook. Seriously, that potato was not cooked. Let me try another one. Let me try egg. Let's do an egg. Oh, my arm's hairy. You know my arms. I have to go and wax it. This was in 2012. I had just come back to St. Lucia, so I could start school. Oh my god, so hold on. It was cheaper to go to school in St. Lucia than go to school up here, as in college, because I was paying the same price in EC as I would in US. That was within a few weeks or maybe a month or not too long after I came down. So my mother, my mother, they're so friendly. My mother met this man, right? I guess she knew of him because they worked like he had his own business, and his business was, I don't want to say what his business was because if I say then someone might figure it out, but basically he had a business where he taught a certain sport to children. So they were talking, I don't know how the conversation come up, but my mother, if I remember the one left, she's not going to say her daughter just come down and tell her, well, he's looking for, not even cook. Not cook. He needs an assistant. He basically looking for somebody to fill in a position that he has available for y'all to see. Oh my god. So a man said I was looking for somebody to fill a position. My mother and her fast self go and volunteer me. She go and volunteer me. She didn't ask me. She just volunteered me. She said my daughter just come down. My daughter did a job. Whatever. So the man gave my mother the number. When she got home, she was telling me about it. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? That's money. At the end of the day, you know, I just come to St. Lucia. I was not doing hair as yet. Let me just go the interview and see what the job is about. Give me the number. I called the man the next day. He told me to come in the following day at I think it was in the morning, like 9 a.m. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. But he told me to come in the morning. I get myself ready, you know, I'm thinking I go to a real interview. I go and put my nice interview clothes, my little skirt, my nice little top. You know, I kept it simple, professional, but cute, because you know me, I'm always cute. So like I said, the business he had, it was basically, he was the owner, but it was a business where he was teaching children a certain sport. I met the man, you know, introduced himself. I told him I was, you know, my mother's daughter, and I was the one who spoke on the phone, blah 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 blah. He didn't even interview me. He basically just told me what I would be doing at the job. My job position or whatever would be for me to basically sign the kids in when they come. I would be the one taking the money from the parents when the parents come to pay the, you know, the monthly fee for the sport, and basically assisting him whenever they have like games or whatever. Basically, I was hired on the spot. I did not even he did not even interview me. I was basically just hired on the spot. So this is just ghetto. Like, this is ghetto. Like, why isn't there a easier way to eat this? So he asked me if I could stay the rest of the day, and I was like, sure, no problem. So he told me what I had to do. It was apparently the day that I came to the interview, that was the day that the parents would usually come and pay the fees for the children to be at the program. He gave me the checkbook and he was showing me, like, give me a basic rundown of what to do when the parents come pay. Red flag number one. I'm there, mind my own business, just sitting there, just watching the children play. In my regular self, I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just sitting there, just watching, just observing what's going on. There were two coaches. The two coaches were boys. They were like about my age, thereabout. One of the coaches came, he introduced himself. He's like, my name is so and so. I'm like, my name is Chloe, you know, I just started today. I was like, you started today? He was like, what happened to the other girl I was there yesterday? I'm like, the other girl I was there yesterday? I was like, yeah, there was another girl I was there yesterday. I'm like, well, I don't know, but I guess maybe the girl get fired. I didn't see that as a big deal. I think maybe the girl left the job and I just happened to fill the position right away. I think it's a coincidence. That's fine, whatever. Oh, then the parents had to come in, you know, to pay the fee for the kids. So just interacting with the parents are asking me, like, you know, oh, what's your name? Are you new? Whatever, because the parents have concerns. The parents is trying to find who am I, because they're not used to seeing me. So the parents were like talking to me, when did I start, because they didn't see me the last time they were there, blah 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 blah. So one of the parents said something that stood out to me. She was like, my child has been coming here for practice for the last year. She said, I was the 5th girl within the last 3 months that he has hired. So I'm like, why is it that nobody stays at the job? Is it because people are quitting, or is it because he just firing the girls? Like, why is it that none of the girls not staying? Okay, like, what is going on? I don't understand. I went home, I sleep on it. I told my mother about it. I'm like, my mother's like, you know, maybe the girls not doing their job, maybe he just fired them, or maybe the girls got other job, you know, just a coincidence. It's not that, you know, deep, like, you know. That's day one, That's day one. That's only day one. Day 2, get ready, get dressed, go to work. Same speed. So when I went there, the day 2, it was the same process technically. You know, I signed the kids in. My boss comes in, right? He comes in, he's like, I need you to go with me and run some errands. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm supposed to be your assistant, so I don't tell you no one would go with you and run errands. So I said, okay. We went in his car. I'm sitting in the front seat. Run some errands here. So I'm thinking, maybe going to the store and picking up some equipment for the children. Maybe go and pick up something relating to the job. This nigga pull up in the barber shop. He pulled up in the barber shop. He's like, oh, making a quick stop. I have to go and cut my hair. I'm like, okay. I can't tell him no, because at this point, I'm in his car. He's my boss. I cannot tell, oh, no, I'm going to the barber shop with you. I have to go because I'm in your car and I'm supposed to be assisting you. I'm thinking maybe, okay, well, he'll go and cut his hair. Down the car, wait. Turn the car off. So I get out of the car. I go into the barber shop. I sit down, goes and sit down in the barber's chair. So now as soon as I enter the barber shop, I'm seeing the barber just keeps on looking at me with like a vicious smile, like a old vicious, flirtatious kind of smile. I'm sitting down, I'm on my phone, and I'm waiting for the guy to finish cutting his hair. Out of the blue, the barber says to my boss, so who's that one? That's the new one? That one really pretty. What do you mean that one really pretty? Like this one? What are you trying to imply? Like, if that's the new one, which one? One of what? That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm the new one. One of what? I'm employed to work for the man. I'm not one of his things. I'm not one of his women. He's like, yeah, just happened for me yesterday. I just knew like it was more than that. I don't know how close him and his barber was, or you know what the barber knew that I didn't know. Then he probably meant I was working for him, like working, and I wasn't working for him. I was working for him. I wasn't working for him. He had me on the road with him. He was just running up and down to like pick up stuff, because apparently there was a game that day and I did not even know about the game. He told me that while we were in the car. He's like, well, there's a game later. I don't know if you're busy. If you're not busy, then I'd like you to come and supervise the kids and he told me he'll pay me overtime for coming because the game would be after my workout. So we went up and down. He was picking up stuff for the game, like snacks and stuff to give the kids, like to juice, water, so they could have like after the game. You know, he kept on telling me like, remind me to do this, remind me to, like basically I was just there like a walking reminder. He kept on telling me what to remind him to do, and I was just writing down on my phone. While we're in the car, he wasn't really inappropriate, but I can tell the conversation was going slightly left. Like, okay, you my boss, right? You're not talking about nothing work related. All you're talking about is like things that are just off topic, like random things that have nothing to do with the job, random things that have nothing to do with, you know, with work or with what I am hired to do. I know myself so much already. I was already saying to myself, like, you see me, there's no way I can stay in this job for more than a month because this man already sent another shit out of me. After we got done doing all the errands and running around, we went to the game, and I was just sitting there helping the kids, making sure the kids were okay. The game finished maybe around 9 or something, but it was kind of late when the game finished. So the place I live St. Acres at the time. Now, if you know where I live St. Acres, you know at night it's very dark. For one, it's not safe to walk up that hill by yourself. For two, it's very hard to get bus at 9 o'clock in the night. He offered everyone, then he said we're gonna stop to get something to eat because he know I've been out with him all day and he's treat. Basically, he's gonna treat me to dinner or whatever. I'm like, okay, no problem. I said, well, we're hungry. I know what to go to food. We pulled up Rodney Bay and we went to Subway. Get to Subway. I'm thinking he would ask me like, you know what you want or whatever. He's like, no, let's go inside and you can pick whatever you want. So as soon as he enters there, he tells the girl, give me the usual. It's like he's always going to Subway, so the girl that is behind the counter already knows him and she already knows what he orders. So as I come in behind him and I'm just looking to that one, the girl behind the counter giving me attitude. The girl vex, like, you know, like I give her like my presence, give her a wash. So I'm like, first of all, sis, I did not do anything to get you upset. Do not come to me with your negative energy and pass your wash on me because I'm not the one. Like I come there, I don't know you, don't know me. Because you with the man, you so vexed. I did not know the story behind that until afterwards. I ordered what I wanted, and then he's like, you in a rush? I'm like, not really, but I'm just tired. He's like, let's sit down and eat. So we sit down. I didn't want to sit down and eat. I wanted to go home because the whole day already was just off for me and it was just annoying. He sits down, he pulls my chair close to him and he sits down with his legs open and he put my chair in the middle of his legs, right? So it's almost like if you didn't know when you walked in, it looks like we were on a date. Like we're a couple and we just come and eat something, and I sit down there with my man. So I'm sitting there and I'm so uncomfortable because I'm like, this is my boss. I know how Lucians are. I'm like, imagine somebody I know past there and they see me sitting on the money and somebody wants to say, Chloe, check in. This person or Chloe, they say Chloe, and because he was an older man, he's like opening his sandwich. So I sit down there and I don't eat mine because I want to go home. I want to stay here. He's like, you're not gonna eat? So I'm like, okay. So I take my sandwich, I'm about to take my bite. I look up. I'm seeing the man looking at me. The man looking at me like in his mind is like he's imagining me doing that to him. I say my mind, And then he starts talking about he said something about I hope your boyfriend don't get mad because you're sitting down with me eating. And then I can't remember what my response was, but I had a boyfriend at the time. He started talking about him and his ex-girlfriend was his secretary for a long time, and ever since she left it's hard to find a replacement because she knew the ins and outs of the job, and everybody he hires after that has not been doing the right job, so he cannot keep one around. I'm like, you sure that's why you can't keep one around, or is because you're trying to replace your ex-girlfriend with a new girlfriend? I tell him, well, I don't think it's a good idea to mix business with pleasure. Like if you have a girlfriend, but I don't think it's a good idea to have a girlfriend or whatever and your girlfriend working for you. Basically he was trying to say like he agrees with what I'm saying and you should make business with pleasure, but after him being around me for the last couple days, he's seeing that I'm a nice girl, can be more than an assistant to him. So I'm like, where is this conversation going? I'm like, what are you trying to imply? Like, and then that's when I kept on like checking my phone. It's like, are you gonna rush? I'm like, yeah, I want to get home because I'm kind of tired. The whole time the girl behind the counter just stand up there watching. When we get into the car, he's telling me that the girl that served us the food, one of the girls that worked for him before me. Apparently the girl worked for him and he and the girl ended up having sex or whatever, or they ended up having some kind of relations. Things got sour because again he's mixing business with pleasure and the girl had to leave the job. So now she works at Subway. So I'm like, what kind of booyah is this? What kind of mix up am I getting myself into? Somebody that deals with children can be so unprofessional and so déclassé, so perverted. Like, the whole conversation in the car on the way home, he's still talking about his ex-girlfriend and me and how he liked me so much and he hope I stayed around for a long time. Little did he know, I'd already quit the job in my head. The girls before me, no, he wasn't staying, or they were all leaving. I was like, I quit already. He's dropping me off home, right? And he's telling me that the next day he wants to pick me up at whatever time because he wants me to go with him to do some stuff with his son. That's not in my job description. Me doing stuff with you for your son or with your son is not part of my job description. That's personal. Your child and whatever you do with your child has nothing to do with what I'm being paid to do. I understand I'm your assistant, but you making the personal assistant part of it too personal. Way too personal. So I'm getting out of the car and this man is reaching over, like I'm about to open the door to exit the car, and he's reaching over me to open the door for me. Like, you know how he's sitting in the passenger seat, but he's reaching over to open the door, to open my door for me. He's reaching over, and while reaching over, his face come close to my face. I pull myself back like that because I seen he's a kiss. He wanted to come and kiss me already, and I'm like, I was in shock because I'm like, I know that's not what I think he was about to do. No one literally tried to kiss me, but I pulled myself back. When he said I pulled myself back, he jumped. Probably with the girls that he hired before me, they give it to him because he probably give him a raise. They probably feel, okay, well, I sleep with the boss, I get a raise, I'll get taken care of. Because he said when he was talking to me, he was saying like, you know, he take care of his girls very well. Whatever they want, they don't have to ask twice. He gives his girls everything that they ask for. I'm like, okay, you tell me that why? So someone trying to kiss me. So I open that door real quick and I get outside. He's like, I'll pick you up tomorrow. I just shake my head and I walk away. I never went. When I got home, I texted him. I told him I am not going to be returning. I don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel like I fit the job. Like, the job is just not for me. It was very inappropriate, very unprofessional. He had an ulterior motive, clearly, because I guess the other girls that he's hired before, they would easily sleep with him or whatever. But I'm not that kind of girl. It's taking more than nice things to do my legs for you, not just nice things only. Or money. And that was my first and last and only job that I ever had in my life. That I started doing my little hair stuff, and my little wig business blew up. That's how Belle was made. After that, I was like, you know what? I can't work for people. Guys, if you're ever in a situation where you have a boss, or you employed for somebody and they're inappropriate towards you, do not stay, okay? Do not let people bribe you or manipulate you just for things. Life is not about materialistic things only. Keep your sanity and keep your dignity as a young lady. Walk away, because he was very flashy. Like, he liked to dress nice, he liked nice things. I think he was flashy because he wanted to attract these kinds of girls that are materialistic. I might look materialistic because I like nice things. I like my hair, I like my makeup, I like my nails, I like to dress. I like nice things that I buy for myself. I don't like nice things that people give me. I will not give nobody that advantage of me to say, okay, well, they buy me something nice because of them I have something. I'm not going to babe because I feel so messy. Let me know if you've ever been in a situation like that. If you've ever been in a situation with a boss that was very inappropriate, or an employer that was very inappropriate, or if you were in my situation, what would you do? Would you stay, or would you have left the same way I left? But my next story time will be the time I snuck out. That one is very funny. This one wasn't very funny. It was just it was more on a serious topic because stuff like that happens every day. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I never offer anybody after that again, because I always feel like a lot of men are very inappropriate. I don't know why to make that advance at me. I'll fuck them up. Imagine if it was a different setting. Imagine the man trying to push himself on me. Imagine a man trying to push himself on me in the car, then you lock the door. Yeah, so once you see the red flags, take the sign and run the direction. Don't let nobody take advantage of y'all. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram at MSCHLOE.x. Follow my business page at Belle, she be my Chloe. Without further ado, and I will see y'all in my next mukbang.
Bear gal in the army. When we step in at the party, I wanna hook up on a yardie. Watch me dance.